We're live! The Bro Show! Brother! Brother! Brother!
I'm waiting to see it.
Whoa! What happened there?
That's what I'm saying.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Slammer! 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 Yo! Welcome to the Bro Show! Brother, this is episode 5.
5 already?
5.
Wow.
5. Can you believe it's number 5? Paige, good evening, guys. No, good evening, bros. We are bros.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, man.
Wherever you may be in this wonderful world, we're sending sunshine your way, Paige.
We're sunshine your way. All right. Welcome to the tens and tens of viewers, man. This is
Got that
awesome.
right.
I am
Look at that.
your host, your number one brother.
Number one.
Number one, your mega brother. I'm the people's bro. I am your New Breed Wrestling Midwest PopCon champion. And I am still
And still
your MMWA heavyweight champion. 130 days.
I got to do it in my Howard Finkel voice.
Bro Slam Slammer.
And still MMWA heavyweight champion of the world,
Of the world.
Slammer.
I'm the world champion
That's
of
a little
the
Howard
world.
Finkel right there.
Man, I would have thought Howard Finkel was sitting right here amongst us.
Funny thing is, I did that voice the other night when I was at MMWA watching you defend your title.
And everybody thought Howard
I
Finkel
had
was there.
I had Eagle Eye and his buddy sitting next to me, and I started doing the Howard Finkel voice as somebody was coming to the ring, and his buddy looked over at me and goes, "You sound just like Howard Finkel." And I laughed.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
"Yeah,
You said, I am Howard Finkel, brother.
I'm the Fink.
The Fink.
They call me the Stink."
Who we got here? Tim Mendeville. Hello,
All right.
brother. Roger Sonya Woods Heather.
See
Hello,
Justin.
Slammer Bro. Hello. Justin. Hello,
Roger.
brother.
Roger.
Big Lou. Good evening, brother.
We got all kinds of people
Oh,
joining us.
yeah,
tonight.
man. Welcome to the Bro Show.
So let's talk about this past Saturday. You defended your belt.
I did. I defended the MMWA championship against that big, nasty JSO who's been meddling in my business ever since
You won the belt.
Before I even had the belt,
Okay.
he was all up in my business.
What's this little fascination with you?
Well, look at me. I mean, he wants to beat me, I guess.
I mean,
Anyway,
who doesn't?
the match, I lost by disqualification because
Yeah, I seen something for the first time in my life. Mr. Slammer over here picking up a steel chair and beating a couple
Well,
guys' butts with them.
let me explain let me lay the ground.
He turned a little Hollywood on us, if you know.
Bro Slam doing his thing, making the big comeback, brother, the big boot leg drop, and his little
Squeaky
flunky Dr. Dallas, whatever he's a doctor of, it no one knows. I did
I heard he's a proctologist.
probably because he's all up in everybody's butts. So anyway, he gets up on the ring apron, he has a steel chair. I go over there and grab him. He throws the chair in the ring. JSO grabs the chair. He's going to hit me. I turn around. I grab it.
Well, so when I seen this, actually he goes to hit you with it on the outside. He gets up on the ring. You grab the chair and like sling it away from him. You throw it in the ring.
And then
And
JSO.
at that point, I'm watching. I go, "Oh no, Slammer's about to take a chair shot."
That's
You
what
didn't
you would have thought.
You didn't turn around or anything. So I'm like, "There's no way he's taking a headshot."
So
Because like he picked up the chair, you're face to face with him. And I'm like, "God, here we go. This is gonna
it's
happen."
gonna die.
I'm ready for you to put your hand up.
Nope.
I was waiting for Balls Mahoney to come out. He's like, he was gonna
Nope.
swing big time.
Big.
He swung. You caught the chair. You took it from him. I think you ended up kicking him in the stomach, and bam, right over his back.
Yeah, he went to hit me with it. I intercepted. Big kick, hit him in the back, and of course that's when the referee sees.
Yeah.
That's
how it always happens.
How nothing else gets seen. Sees me hit him. I get disqualified. I turn around. 2 low blows later, I'm upside down. I got pile driven
Yeah.
right onto a
onto
chair.
a steel chair. That was kind of
Knocked
amazing
me,
and cool to see.
not it wasn't cool
I
for
mean,
me.
I mean, not not watching you take it per se, but I mean, it was just kind of cool to see somebody take a pile driver onto a steel chair.
It was really something. So anyway, I got to thank brother Ricky Cruz and brother Butcher for coming down and keeping the carnage from being any worse. Anyway, they run me right upstairs after the match. The MMWA trainers checking on me, and they ruled me out for next month. I'm fine. I can go, but
I was waiting for him to put
the
you in the neck brace.
MMWA said, "You're out, brother. Come back in September."
I
So
was ready for the neck brace. That's some Andy Kaufman walking around.
yeah, no, gosh, I'm like a
You got the
I'm
big
like
trap,
a,
so
I'm like a freaking tree, man. There ain't no taking me down. So anyway, I'm out. I missed you guys in Sedalia. Sorry I couldn't be there. I can't be everywhere at once.
there was a few shows at the same time that night.
Oh my
You would like
gosh.
to have been on.
Yeah, American Hostile was having a show.
Yeah.
New Breed was having a show. My gosh, there's a lot of good wrestling going
And
on.
unfortunately,
all over the
they're all
place.
like hours away from each other, so it's not
Yeah.
like you can hit one and then try to hit another one.
Scott, you never know who the surprise guest may be. There's my brother Scott back
What's up,
on here.
Scotty?
What's up? Michael, what's up, brother? Good to have you on here.
I hear Paige out there laughing somewhere,
Paige?
wherever she may be.
Wherever she may be. So anyway, that was the excitement Saturday night.
Yeah,
So
it was a good time. It was a good show.
oh,
It was.
awesome.
It was like sitting in a freaking oven.
It was
though.
like sitting in an oven.
Oh, let's take a pause real quick. What do we usually do at the beginning of the show? What are we drinking tonight, Slammer?
Man, I'm still drinking the Cherry Blade Lemonade Bang Energies.
I
meant to grab something new, but I didn't.
took off and actually had a drink planned to bring tonight. I got a little distracted, was on the phone on my drive over, and I ran off, forgot my drink, so I had to stop.
This was almost the One Bro show with you joining in later.
I was cutting it close.
You cut her close.
I grabbed the, what is it, the pink?
American
Starburst.
House Style Championship Wrestling. What's up, brother?
All right, we just talked about them.
I know. We'll talk about them more, so you guys might want to hang around.
All right.
So anyway, I'm sorry.
I got the pink Starburst C4 energy drink
And
tonight.
those rule.
These are pretty good.
Those rule.
I really like the Skittles one.
I
The
like
Skittle one-
C4.
See, I've never had them before, and I'm a big Skittles fan. It's maybe my favorite candy.
Yeah.
So I seen those as a drink. I'm
Yep.
like, I got to try that. Amazing.
You need
And the pink Starburst is maybe my favorite Starburst out of the whole package.
Okay.
This is really good.
Well, they make a cherry starburst,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's really good.
Really?
And then what I grabbed one Saturday. I'd had it before. It's frozen bombsicle.
I like
seafood.
those. Yes, I actually like those too.
Boy, howdy.
Anything bomb pop flavored, I am a sucker
Fafa,
for.
what's up, brother?
What's up, Champ?
Paige loves pink starburst.
Yeah, pink Starburst.
Champ is here. Doug Moore, how many bangs does Slammer consume in a day? Just one.
We've had this
What-
discussion before. On
You
road
know,
trips.
if when you put a picture on Facebook of drinking energy drink, it's funny how many people you saying stuff like, "Oh, those are bad for you."
Yeah.
Man, I drank 12 bottles of water today. I had 4 zero sugar Gatorades. I'm hydrated, man. I'm hydrated. I can have my one Bang Energy in the morning. Okay, I'm sorry. This is 2. I did this for the show. The bro show.
Part of our gimmick now, I think.
Yeah, you gotta have an energy drink
Because
for the bro show.
Usually, if I have an energy drink, it's funny.
Ghost energies rule.
I've never had a Ghost.
No?
I'm weird on drinks. It's like I'm I don't know. Foods, I can try all kinds of weird foods, but drinks, I'm very like reluctant on trying new drinks.
Oh, I like a good.
And I
good
say
drink
that,
to
and
try.
on our Die Cut Dude show, we're always trying all these new sodas, but they're sodas. You know they're gonna be
yeah.
good.
I got you. All right. So anyway, let's see here.
I seen you picked up a few new things this week.
Yeah, I guess this will be our "What did we get this
Hey.
week" segment. Well,
I've got a few things. You've got a few things.
so Saturday on our way up to St. Louis, we made a quick pit stop at the Target, and if you remember last week, I picked up a Platinum Max Caster AEW figure for $10. And of all things, we had just talked about that a few weeks ago. I said I like the Acclaimed, and that's one set I'd like to get. So I found the Max Caster, I'll be darned if they didn't have Anthony Bowens on sale for $10.
Tag team partner.
Couldn't walk away without him. So
Funny thing is, we walked straight to the toy section.
straight to the toy
I don't
section.
think there was any AEW figures. Oh no.
No, they had the Britt Baker, didn't they?
They had the Britt Baker
special
yeah.
edition
But
Supreme.
they had none of them on the pegs. We start walking away. He walks over to an end cap. This figure's just randomly laying there, like somebody had got it and decided they didn't want it, just threw it down. And it was the one figure you needed, or you just wanted.
The wrestling action figure gods were looking out for me and sitting there, oh, especially just there.
That's awesome.
So that was just an awesome little unexpected find. And then I got my ringside collectibles order in. Man, I've been pumped for this set. I've been waiting to get it. I got the SummerSlam build referee John Cone. So there's 4 figures. They build a referee John Cone. So we got the Undertaker. Rest in peace. I don't have a short-haired Undertaker figure. I might.
So I think that's...
Yeah, I do. I do have one up there, Dead Man
one?
Incorporated.
Okay.
But still, this is when he's starting to do the whole.
So it actually shows the John Cone here on the back also.
Show the John Cone. So anyway,
I seen somebody get the whole body for that John Cone. I actually seen it on one of the Facebook pages the other day.
Oh, cool.
Last night, actually. They put the whole body together. They put a Vince McMahon head on it.
Oh.
And instead of the regular sleeved arms, they put wrestler arms on it.
Okay.
Dude.
Look,
It was awesome. It was a 98 referee.
VKM himself.
Yes. I was like, what a good idea.
Yeah. All right. And then I couldn't believe it, out of this whole 4-pack. I thought this would be my least favorite of the 4. I like them all pretty well. There's the last one I'll show. It's my favorite of all of them. The whole reason why I got it. But man, this Kane.
See, we just had
dude, that is spot on.
We just had a car ride topic on this the other day.
We did.
This is one of my favorite incarnations of Kane.
And not mine.
I loved, like at the time, I didn't appreciate it. He lost his mask and it was a totally different Kane.
Totally different Kane.
Still destruction, still fire, still, and now looking back, I'm like, man, I love that bald-headed Kane version there at the beginning. It was such a good.
Put a towel on his head.
Yeah. He had the shackles at one point.
Yeah.
When he was coming down. I'm like, I really like going back, and that's a great version of Kane.
And then there's only one problem I have with the next figure.
It's probably the same problem I have while I'm sitting here looking at it.
It's still super awesome. I'm a big X-Pac fan. X-Pac. They forgot to put the bandana on his head. That'd be like making an action figure of me not putting the Slammer bandana on the head. What's up with that?
Yeah, I've seen drawings.
It even comes with sunglasses and stuff. Well,
here's my X-Pac impersonation.
That's man. I almost like you as man. You've been X-Pac and Howard Finkel in the same night.
I'm a hell of an impersonator.
You are. So anyway, the main figure that I wanted out of this bunch, USA Lex Luger, brother.
That's a cool figure.
Man, that rules.
On the back it says the Lex Express pulled up to SummerSlam 1993, ready for the All-American to take on the unstoppable Yokozuna for the WWF Championship.
And once again, awesome that he slammed Yokozuna on the USS Intrepid. Should have beat Yokozuna for the championship at SummerSlam, even if he just held it for a little while.
See,
Luger deserved to be the WWF champion.
I got a little funny story. I remember renting that VHS tape from Farmington Blockbuster and dubbing it and recording a version of it for myself to have. And I knew we won the match because all the confetti comes down. Yokozuna's laying outside the ring covered in confetti. And I don't think it ever dawned on me until about like 15 years ago. He didn't win the belt in that match. Like it never dawned on me. I'm like, oh, they had the big celebration. Confetti. Yeah. Everybody lifts him up.
He won by disqualification. It's like
a DQ match. And it's so funny because it's like, as a kid and even as a teenager going back and rewatching, it's like, it never dawned on me. He didn't win the belt there.
He didn't win the belt. And it's funny because Luger's cool. It's cool. Me and him actually follow each other on Twitter. So that's awesome. But somebody had asked a question like, what's something that you should have had or whatever? And just a random wrestling question. And Luger pops in on there and says, I should have been WWF champion. I was like, wow, yes, you should have, brother. So anyway, Lex Luger, X-Pac, Undertaker, Kane, good toy haul this week. What'd you get this
I
week?
got some random odds and ends and stuff.
Oh, I like odds
kind of
and
like how my
ends.
whole collection is.
Oh, I did get one more thing too.
Go
Go
right ahead.
ahead. You start, and I'll go find.
I'm scared of what you're gonna get now.
Oh no, this is actually just something pretty cool. Actually,
So actually, this kind of ties in with what you just showed us.
oh, Slammer shirt, by the way. Pick it up at your merch table. Retro Slam.
See, to me, that's a Hasbro.
Hasbro Retro Slam.
You remember a few years ago when I made that card backing of you of the Hasbro
Yeah,
card backing?
yeah.
I made that, and I can remember it wasn't too long after I met Paige, your daughter, and I showed her that, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool. That's like a retro." And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, "My God, that makes me feel old because that's a Hasbro. That's not a retro.
It's
but
a
like,
Hasbro.
but that's how it's
Yeah.
it's called now." She made me feel like an old man because I'm like, "These are Hasbro. That's a Hasbro backing." Wherever she is out there, we miss you, girl.
Where are you, Paige? Where are you hiding at?
She's probably over at Bucky's in Springfield.
What's up, bro? Brian, what's up?
All right. My first item of the week. You have some build a John Cone.
Yes.
I have a build a figure item this week.
What?
I thought I'd start putting a puzzle together every week and put a figure together. My first build a figure ever. This week I've got the legs in of who is this? Who are these legs of? Any idea?
It's got to be the Disciple.
We got the Disciple. Check this out. I'm gonna build the Disciple here on the figure every week
All right.
until he is complete.
We're gonna leave him. We're gonna leave him here in the wrestling room.
We're not gonna leave him here in the wrestling room. But I am super stoked and excited.
Oh, I love Disciple. That's
Yes.
awesome.
I love, and both of us love
yeah.
everything NWO.
Yeah, especially Beefcake. I
So-
like Beefcake. And
So I'm so sad that it's not like a carded figure. But I don't mind collecting Lucy's. I'm not like a big Lucy fan,
no.
but they don't bother me. And speaking of that, I got a few more Lucy's this week.
Woo, Lucy's,
I actually found them today. I had a day off.
or as they like to call in the action figure world, they're breathing.
Yeah, I'll let them
They've
breathe.
been let breathe. Mine
But I
don't
actually didn't
breathe.
let these breathe. These were already open action figures. I found that at a local antique mall today. Well, we'll see if
The American Outlaw says, "You are old Mookie." LOL.
Come on now. my first
Yes, it's
action figure.
Slammer.
My first action figure today. Who may this be?
That's Shane Douglas.
ECW.
That's awesome.
ECW.
What's his little action there? Oh, low blow, just like JSO does. Oh,
But I got the ECW Old San Francisco Toy Maker. Loose. I remember this. He was supposed to actually have long hair on this figure,
okay.
and when it came out, he had chopped his hair off, so it was like a change right before
Sweet.
it got released.
That's good. I
So
like
anytime
Shane
anytime I run across a
good
ECW
Lucy.
figure,
Good
I'll just have to
Lucy.
pick that one up. Up next,
Max Lucy's LOL.
that's what we call him.
That's what you
That's what we
call
call
him.
him in the biz.
The biz. Whoa, Squeaky. Is that Blackjack? That's
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
Which one? Who we got here?
Mulligan.
Blackjack
that-
Wyndham,
Wyndham, I mean.
the old Jacks, 1998,
Oh, man.
1997.
I'd like to get that tag team pack of those, like
Yeah.
Benton card. That'd be good
So
to have.
this was a
Blackjack
fun one.
Wyndham and Blackjack Bradshaw. Gosh, I can't.
All right.
I had to dig in my files there.
Up next, I don't know if you'll be too familiar with this one. The TNA era. This would be you'll know
That's James Storm.
Cowboy James
Yeah.
Storm. Look how much I paid for that.
Whoa,
$2.
$200.
No,
Wow.
$2. $2.
We had James
I did
Storm
it.
down in Cape one time.
That's
yeah.
right. So TNA, I forgot. I kind of need to
I
wash
like
them off.
that.
He's a little
I like
dusty
that
and
jacket.
dirty.
That's good.
Yeah, still had his jacket.
Yeah.
Which usually when
Not
you
bad
find
for $200.
one of my favorites,
Oh,
check that out.
nice.
I think is that Mosh?
That's Thrasher.
Is that Thrasher?
Yeah, that's Glenn Ruth, man. Friends with him on Facebook too, man. Maybe he'll pop in.
So one of
Look
my
there.
favorites.
Somebody tag Glenn Ruth.
One of my favorites
Dun, 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 dun.
is these old Jax figures.
I love the headbangers.
Like I love the Jax figures. So when I've seen all these, I'm like, I've got to grab all these Jax figures,
Yeah.
especially the older ones, like the 98, 97. This is like my favorite era of WWF.
Yeah, that's good.
Up next, we have TNA Raven.
Whoa!
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Wow, yeah.
I think Raven at one point had one wrestling figure in every company until AEW came around. He had some ECW figures. He had WCW, WWF, TNA.
Was that after Johnny Polo time, or was that?
Oh yeah, this is TNA.
Why? Yeah,
This
but
is
why is
TNA.
he not in jeans or jean shorts?
Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Did he wrestle?
Or is that supposed to be? Is it? Those are just.
Now you got me questioning that. Did
It's
I
like
feel
kick,
like
that's
he-
like kick pads on him too.
now you got me questioning? I can't remember. I'll have to look that up now. Now you got
That's
me
why I said,
questioning
is that like, was that like right after Johnny Polo, right before
no?
the
'Cause
whole
Polo
Raven
he
thing
went to
happened?
Polo. He was Johnny Polo. Then he went to WCW. This is TNA, like way down the line, like 2 years later.
When did he start doing the whole Raven thing? Was it
ECW.
right? Was that right after the Johnny Polo thing, or was there a little era there between?
Oh, I'm sorry. He went from Polo to ECW to turn to Raven.
That's when he turned
Yeah,
Raven.
yeah.
Was it
My bad.
long after the Johnny Polo?
I think as soon as he jumped ship to ECW.
Manager of the Quebecers.
All right, two more loose ones.
Whoa, man!
Check this one out. Who is this?
Oh, that's AJ Styles. That's
Yeah.
good. That's old TNA figure too.
Another $2 the
Wow.
phenomenal.
That's phenomenal.
Short hair.
Short.
This is how I picture AJ Styles still. Instead of the mom haircut like he has.
Yeah.
Another $2 find.
No, that rules.
Can't beat that.
No, can't beat that.
And last but not least. Oh, Flash!
Whoa, Flash
Yes!
Funk! Yeah, that's
And I
awesome.
actually got on eBay and I had to buy his hat
Ah,
because he didn't come with a hat.
no, that's awesome.
Ethan Love.
What series? Which one? He was in the Jack series. Was he like in the second?
This would be
the second
series
set?
5.
That was series 5. Boy, I'd like to have that men on card too.
Yeah.
I love Flash Funk. That's awesome.
Yeah, because 4 was Bad Boys with all the bad guys, and 5 has
Okay.
the Rocky Maivia rookie
Okay.
figure in it. I believe Flash
Man,
Funk.
That's good.
Yeah,
Flash
I
Funk.
still love Flash Funk.
Yeah, and the funk.
Of course, I was always a Too Cold Scorpio fan.
Yeah, all right. Scorpio was awesome.
And I had one more thing.
Oh my
this
gosh.
one was an action figure. I just kind of hit the
You hit the
jackpot with
jackpot.
the wrestling figures today. My buddy in North Carolina I was actually talking to today is going to hook me up with some Bojangles cups.
No, I just seen
Yes.
that on Raw
And
last
the
night.
first release
Ah.
is the Undertaker and Kane.
Is there any Bojangles in Missouri?
No. Closest one is in Illinois. It's pretty much a North Carolina chain. So he's supposed to pick me up a whole set.
I see him down
This
in.
was the first one of they're releasing them every week.
Okay.
And I think there's gonna be 5 cups.
Is there 4? Yeah, 4 or 5. I know there's a Cracker Barrel we eat at down around Atlanta whenever we head to Florida. And there's a Bojangles right across the street from us.
Oh,
So I was
really?
like, what in the world are Bojangles?
It's supposed to be like a really good restaurant.
Must be good.
I've heard him talk about. I've read stuff online about Bojangles. So that is my pickups with you.
That's it. And I got one other thing. Our good buddy Big Nasty.
Big Nasty.
Big Nasty. Look what he sent me, man. He sent me some Hulk Hogan stickers.
That's awesome.
They're really cool.
Oh, I like that
I
one.
do too. This is pretty cool too, brother.
Very cool.
So anyway, that's what a good bunch of pickups this week. My gosh. But yeah, the Targets and Walmarts, man, they just not been
No,
good at all here lately.
well, it's all the same stuff.
Same stuff.
Or if they get stuff, it's like nothing I'm interested in.
I did have a friend show me, I think in Indiana, I think he got the British Bulldog WWE Superstars figure the other day.
I've seen
So they're
some
starting
people,
to pop up.
Yeah.
And I think Tim Mendeville, he had sent me a picture. He said it wasn't his picture, but he said the Hogan guitar, it's been popping up in Targets.
Yeah.
There is a pre-order on the Target.com. I may just have to do that because
I
gotta
actually
make sure
I pre-ordered
that.
it months ago when it first went up because I was afraid it was going to sell out. I ordered 2 of them actually, so I can open one and display it because I was like, I love.
You bought 2?
I pre-ordered 2 of them,
Okay,
and
well-
so when I get it, I'm gonna have to open it up on here.
What in the world just happened
What?
there? That just popped up
Yeah, see
huge.
that.
Okay. Fixed.
All right.
There's a
I had a random wrestling question for
random.
anybody out there who wants to answer it. And it's towards you.
Oh,
What is the very first wrestling match you remember seeing as a kid, like on TV? Do you have a memory?
well, it would. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember a specific match, but the first wrestling I ever seen was on KPLR TV Sunday morning, World Class Championship Wrestling.
Oh, really?
So I mean, I couldn't exactly tell you who. I can tell you who the first WW when we flipped to Superstars, the first WWF wrestler I ever seen was Hillbilly Jim.
Really,
Yeah,
Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim.
Don't go.
I got to
messing with
tell him
country
that too. I
boy.
seen him up at West County Mall when Matt Hardy was up there doing the signing,
Uh-huh.
and Hillbilly Jim was there. Of course, no cameras or anything. Don't even have pictures with him. And I remember telling him, I was like, "You were the first wrestler
Was
I
that
ever
the
seen."
like a WrestleMania?
It was, yeah, it was.
I had a camera.
I've
That's
got.
the one time I got a photo with him
I'm sorry.
because he's got a WrestleMania either hat or
Yeah.
shirt on
Now I
in the
talked to
photo.
him, and Matt Hardy was there, but I didn't get in the line for Hardy. But they had a photo prop, and they took a Polaroid picture. So I have a
Okay.
picture of me with the belt. I think it was 2003 because I think I start. That's when I was working at UPS, and I hate the picture because it was so hot at UPS when I first started. I lost like 25 pounds like immediately,
Yeah.
and I looked so skinny and frail, and it was awful.
You may have to
So
dig that one out so we can see that one.
it's somewhere. It's probably in that closet over there.
That's
So
so
yes,
funny.
I will dig that out, and I will. I will
So
show
first
you.
wrestling you think of that you can
Slammer would
remember?
win, Daniel. What are you talking about, brother?
What's he asking?
As who would win, Slammer versus Hogan? Slammer, of course.
I thought it was a Hillbilly Jim.
Snuka versus Backlund.
That's a good one.
That that was his first match that he seen. Wow.
See, first match I can remember watching was the Hogan Bundy WrestleMania 2 cage match.
Hogan. Oh,
And I really think it struck a chord with me as a kid because there was blood in the match.
yeah.
I really think that's a big reason why that always stuck in my head. I always remember that match, and I always remember ravishing Rick Rude because he had the painted tights.
painted
And he'd
tights.
come out there and start dancing around, and I don't remember who it was, but he had somebody's face like
It was
it,
Cheryl Roberts.
it may have been this one this
It
was, this was
ultimate-
WWF at the time, but I'm thinking it was did he have one with Elizabeth on his like the crotch of his pants?
Maybe.
I feel like it was Elizabeth. I remember him like going out there like dancing around like this, shaking his hips, and her face like moving around. But that's like my second memory is ravishing Rick Rude with the
I
airbrush
just
tights.
I remember he was in WCCW.
Yeah.
The Von Erichs, the Freebirds, Gino Hernandez,
See,
Gary Hart.
I remember every day coming home from like kindergarten and first grade, like the little school at the top of Park Hills,
Yeah.
the little elementary school. My grandparents lived right down the road from there. Crazy to think now, that's a kindergarten, first and second grade school. They would let me walk home from the school to their house, which was like 3 or 4 blocks away. As a kindergartner, first grade, second grade, they let me walk, which is so crazy thinking of now.
Yeah.
But I can remember as soon as I got home from school, Grandpa would have ESPN on, and World Class would be on there.
Nice.
And that's how I became a huge Von Erich World Class fan
Man.
because that's like really other than WrestleMania 2, like my big memory is watching the Von Erichs and World Class growing up.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got, the very first poster I ever had, and I have it in a box somewhere. I have a picture of Kerry Von Erich working out, and there was talk about like 10 exercises or something on it. I have that poster, and I need to get that framed, and I need to put it up in here. It says it was like the first poster I ever had. So.
Well, I can remember I had 4 posters. Well, I take it back. My dad helped me, I guess, decorate my childhood bedroom. We had all the LJN figures, and they all come with those little mini posters.
Yep.
Remember, I had one like full wall, just full of the LJN like mini posters.
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
I remember those, and I had 4 Von Erich posters on the wall from Pizza Inn that I always
nice.
remember. I never ever forgot.
We
my
talked
whole
about
life.
this recently
Yeah.
too, didn't we?
And I went back and I found one online for dirt cheap, but then the Iron Claw came out, and they're all like. But the funny thing is, I could never find them listed. It was almost like it was an imaginary thing, and I found the one. and like never seen them on eBay, never seen them on Mercari, never seen them on any of the resale sites until the Iron Claw came out like a year or two ago. I guess everybody that had them threw them up on the eBay and everything for like $200 each, and
Oh my
I'm like, I'm
gosh.
never gonna get these posters again.
I love watching them old commercials of them eating
Yes.
pizza. Paige, come over here. What's your first wrestling match memory?
Oh, is she here?
Yeah, she's here. Get on in here, bro, Paige.
Where's she at?
We just so happen to have an extra chair here. Come on in.
Well, what's the
Join in.
chances?
What's
Hello.
the chances of you being here?
I know.
Welcome, Paige, to the Bro Show.
Hello, thank you for
Give her a round of
welcoming me.
applause.
The standing O.
Wow.
Everybody, give her a big hand.
And way.
Boom.
What is the first memory you have of wrestling, or your first wrestling match you went to, first wrestling you seen on TV? What?
I'm gonna go out on a line and say it's not the Killer Bees.
Not the Killer Bees.
I was honestly trying to think about this, whatever you asked, and I don't remember a time ever not watching wrestling. I just don't.
Do you have just an early memory of like?
I vividly remember. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. We just talked about this the other day, and I'm all of a sudden Chris Benoit. I vividly remember them coming on and not having the show. I was little
Okay.
when that
Oh,
happened.
What year was that?
When he passed away.
2004.
I think I was small.
2000.
I'm
We
not
just
even sure.
talked about this too, didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
I think we all talked about
I
it.
don't remember what
actually.
year that was.
Somebody probably
So-
correct
But-
us on here
Yeah,
somewhere.
I vividly remember that.
I feel like it was
happened.
later than that, but it doesn't seem
Maybe-
that long
I
ago.
feel
But
like I was
I guess maybe it
young
was.
when
Yeah.
that
So,
happened.
you were, yeah. So yeah, that would have been
Well, Tim Mendel's saying it was
2007. You know what?
Seven.
That's
Well, I
right.
would've been 7.
So you'd been 7. So okay.
Well, I
so,
would have thought I would have had like an
You-
earlier. I just can't think of like the first time I like saw it. I do remember my first event, WWE Live, Cape Girardeau Show Me Center,
Yep.
August 2009. I
Oh,
want to say
wow.
it was August 17th.
You get the date and everything down.
I'm pretty
What time
sure.
did the doors open and
I
the
don't know,
events
probably
start?
6
6.
o'clock.
I just
started
remember
at 7.
that we were like,
Bella at
I
7.
was so excited. No, the Bella Twins weren't there actually.
Oh, sorry.
I never saw the Bella Twins in person until Royal Rumble 2022. But I was,
Who was
like
the main event of
so
that?
excited. Like I had all these signs. My uncle DJ helped me like draw all these signs. I had a Divas
Was-
Championship. I had the Miz.
Was Layla was the champion?
Oh wow,
Yeah, it
really?
was Layla and
Was it
Gail
still the
Kim.
I guess it was still the Divas champion then.
Shelly Kelly
Yeah.
was there.
Dang.
Yeah.
I have pictures. Ooh, next week I
Next-
could bring on my pictures.
Okay, good. And
I have a whole photo album.
I'll wear. Is that when I got the John Cena shirt and hat?
Yeah.
I'll wear the John Cena shirt and hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brother Sky says June 24th, 2007. I guess that's the
So
Benoit.
yeah, it would have been 7.
June 24th, 2007. So.
Matt says he's got the Bella Twins autographs.
Oh wow.
I guess he wants to donate them to you, possibly.
Matt. Can I buy that?
Nathan says he used to lived in Cape and used to work the.
Oh wow, you probably got
Sounds
to go
pretty
to
cool.
all the events there then. All right. I got all sudden dead there.
Well, it's too busy trying to catch up on the comments. there.
Lost train of thought. Was looking at the comments.
You had some interesting drama going on in the comments earlier that I don't even think you guys saw.
I must not have seen it.
Huh.
You'll have to go back
We
and read.
was carrying on. So anyway, we'll see here. Well, why don't we do the old? Paige has some would you rather questions. This seems to be a popular.
I got one to kick off
Oh my
all right.
gosh.
for you two,
For
and
me
everybody
as
out there that
well,
wants to join
okay.
in.
Okay, cool.
Would you rather use Andre the Giant's used underwear for 1 year, or for 1 month? I'm sorry, or have to use Dr. Isaac Yankim's toothbrush for 1 month?
Underwear.
Well,
Two bad ones.
Underwear.
Use toothbrush or
oh my
use underwear.
gosh.
Andre's use underwear or use Isaac Yankim's
I don't even know how.
toothbrush.
I don't even know how the underwear would work because they would.
You just kind of wrap around it.
I would find a way because I do not drink after people.
Yeah,
I
I
do not eat
guess-
after people.
You know what?
It'd have to be
I
the.
can't drink after people.
No.
Hey, what was your
I
next thing
can't-
you said?
I don't eat after people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have
Yeah, like,
somehow I'd have to bobby pin those.
You would get sick. Like honestly, you would get sick using someone else's toothbrush. It's so unsanitary. Your teeth would probably
But
fall
you would
out.
rather wear somebody's used underwear?
Yes,
Really?
Yeah.
I can
Woo.
clean myself.
See, I always thought that was
That's not
weird.
going to make me sick.
Wear them like a toga. Toga.
But I guess you
Heather
could.
says underwear.
I guess
Kathy
you could
says
wash them.
underwear.
I guess you could at least wash the underwear. I always thought it was weird when you go like to Goodwill and they have like a little used underwear
What?
section. Oh
They
yeah.
No,
do.
they
They
don't.
do, I swear.
You get tidy whities. You get yeah.
Ew.
No,
I've
and
always
see,
thought,
that's
like-
so wrong. I donate stuff to Goodwill, but I would never donate my underwear. I throw those in the trash.
I just don't even know what's happening right now. I can't even believe that's a real
So
thing.
you're going with the underwear?
Yeah, the
You
underwear.
have to go with the underwear.
You're going with the Andre underwear?
Duh.
I guess I'll go with the Andre underwear also.
Can he sign them so I can hang them up in my wrestling room and
Frame them, have
just
Andre the Giant's using underwear.
draping from the ceiling?
Imagine how
large
big-
pair of underwear.
Imagine how big that pair of underwear would be.
Oh man!
All right,
All
Paige,
right,
let's-
would you rather?
Would you rather?
All right. First of
This is
all,
a very popular segment now
It
on the
is.
show.
if there's kids on here,
Uh-oh.
take them
Uh-oh.
off.
Whoa.
I'm giving you a few seconds.
Whoa!
I'm
Take your
scared.
It's
kids
about
off.
to get
All right, I guess,
Okay.
I guess that includes me.
So if anything, gets ruined for your kids, this isn't bad. It's just something that
Oh.
can get ruined for
Oh, I think I know where this
Oh.
is going to
your
go.
kids. And I'm not going to be blamed if this gets ruined because I gave you about 15 seconds to get them off. So
See,
here
I'm
we
very
go.
sensitive about
Okay, I think
this
there's a
is where-
time delay too.
Yeah.
So
I think where we're about to go, I'm kind of sensitive about, like, I don't want to ruin this for kids either.
No.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yes, this
kids.
is
Oh,
not. Yeah.
what? What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm so
I'm a
Why you
confused.
have
compound
me?
champion. I'm seriously like the champion for the children.
I was so confused for a split second. I was like,
I
what?
am the role model. Train so your parents, eat your vitamins, kids.
All right, would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather find out Santa Claus doesn't really exist at age 3 or at age 14? Also, give your reasoning. Go.
I'm going to say 14.
Yeah.
Like-
I
Okay.
honestly don't think I don't think I was ever really told Santa Claus was not real. I kind of had to figure it out on my own. I still to this day don't think my mom or anybody ever told me that he wasn't real.
I have something I have to tell you.
Did I just ruin it for you?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'd say 14. It's like just let it.
I would
Just
say
let it
14
ride.
because to me,
I have
it's part of the magic of being a child.
I have a feeling that it would never last till 14, but
This is gonna sound dumb.
I
It
know
may have
someone
lasted.
who believed in Santa until about 14 or
I,
15.
wow.
I think honestly, I think I did like right around that time. I was never
we
told.
just blew
and I
Matt
just-
Stockdale's mind. What do you mean
And
Santa's
Uncle
not
Scott,
real?
Uncle Scott is mad.
I seriously like. I just love that idea. It's just such a like good childhood memory there. I love good childhood just memories like that. Believing in Santa Claus just I think that's why I love Christmas music and Christmas movies so much. It kind of just takes you back that innocent time.
Yeah, Brian says 14. If I found out early, I'd be robbed of presents.
Oh. Oh yeah,
That's
too.
right. That's
That too.
good.
It'd probably help you, wrap the presents.
I don't really have an opinion because my parents never told me that he was real. They didn't say one way or the other. Because
Oh,
my
really?
mom apparently got like ridiculously traumatized when she found out that Santa wasn't real and she didn't want to do it to me.
Last I checked, every year on Christmas Day, there's a present for you from Santa Claus.
That is true. There is a present from Santa. I'm just saying you guys
Oh.
never said if he was real or not. So,
So-
how am I supposed to know?
I mean, as far as I know, he's real because there's always a present here, and
I tell you what, when we were kids and we'd set out like the cookies and milk for Santa Claus,
he ate it.
he would eat them.
Amazing.
But I swear, I don't know if it was my mom. It had to be. Oh, it had to be my mom. Or maybe it was real Santa. But I think we would set out like 2 or 3 cookies. Like always, one of them would be like half eaten, and the other one, I don't know if she'd like give it elbow drops,
Whoa.
punch it like in her like. It seemed like there was just a big mess, and I always remembered every, Christmas morning, you'd be all excited to open up your presents, but the thing I always dreaded was having to clean up the cookie mess. And that was always our.
Cookie
Darn
mess.
Santa
That was always
Claus.
me and my sister's job was to clean up the cookie mess. Sometimes some of the milk would be spilled. Like she would like kind of go all out, and
That is
it
crazy.
used to make me mad because I'm like she would like just crumble like she was like she'd like
He's
crumble in the cookie
pressed
everywhere.
about this. To
Dang,
this
Karen,
day.
what did you do to this poor
Yeah,
guy?
Karen. Karen, don't be a Karen.
Don't be.
I'm kidding, Karen. I love you so much
She'll
if
get
you're
offended.
watching.
She'll get offended. She won't watch it. She
Slammer,
don't watch
how-
Duncan.
according to the group here, everybody's saying Santa is real, so he's real.
He's
Okay.
real.
Real.
Okay.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Let me find which one it was. Okay. Would you rather live with your grandma in a small rural town or live in a downtown apartment with 20 cats?
Hello, Grandma.
Mama, I'm moving in.
Move over, Mimi. I'm coming over.
I would have zero issues moving in with Mama.
You're gonna say you'd move right on in, wouldn't you?
See, I'm not really a cat person.
Well, we got a cat and we like her just fine, but I can't imagine 20 cats
No.
inside.
No,
to
and I'm
me-
actually
And
allergic, so
and
if she
she's
lived
outside,
inside,
so
To me, cats don't do anything. Like, at least dogs that like come up and want to be petted and want to be loved on and want to play ball, and they kind of want some attention. Cats just want to live in their own little world
Yeah.
and not be bothered. And it's like, what's the purpose of having a cat?
I've delivered to many houses that probably have 20 cats, and usually the smell's not very good when I
Yeah.
walk up to those places. So
Well, those are the ones I was automatically go back and think of, like when I watch Hoarders on TV.
yeah,
That's one of the things
Ooh.
people hoard is
Hey,
cats.
one time we was watching Hoarders and they're cleaning the house out and they found a cat skeleton. They're like, I wondered what happened to that cat.
Yeah, I've seen those
It's
before.
like, you got a dead cat in your
I
house.
watched one where this lady's cats would pass away. She'd put them like in Walmart bags and put them in the freezer.
What?
They were pulling out
What?
bags of frozen cat bodies
Oh, no.
out of the freezer of the refrigerator.
yikes.
Bro George, Aruba.
Aruba!
Oh, speaking of cat, I have some news for you.
You got a new cat?
No, I did not. But if you guys remember from a couple episodes back, we went to the Uranus Fudge Factory. We went
Oh,
in the
yes.
Sideshow Museum and we saw Cat, the amazing
yeah.
magician
This
and
was-
sword swallower.
This was the week she was supposed to come, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
came.
she came.
Nobody notified me.
In our defense, we also weren't there. She
I was at
came.
work.
I'm on
during-
vacation this week.
You could have went by the magic
Okay,
shop.
number
and you
one,
would've
I
seen
didn't
her.
know that. I had no idea you were on vacation this week.
I didn't know
mentioned
that
it
either.
when she mentioned this week. That's how I knew it was going to be this week. When you
I wonder
brought
why
that
you
up.
hadn't been putting Snapchat pictures of you heading to work.
Yeah.
It didn't
Okay.
even dawn on me
I'm sorry.
When did she
but-
come? Yesterday?
Yes,
Today?
yesterday.
yesterday.
Oh
Um,
man, I'm
It
so
was.
mad.
Wait, hold on. What's today? Is
Today's
today-
Tuesday.
Oh, yeah,
It was
it was
yesterday.
yesterday.
Today's
um,
Tuesday.
Yeah, she
Tuesday.
went to my Uncle DJ's
Tuesday.
magic shop. He owns a
Oh, man.
worldwide
Ickle
magic
Pickle.
manufacturer, Ickle Pickle Products, and he has a storefront. And she went to get some new magic tricks for her sideshow.
That's awesome.
So, anyway,
Did she get
Okay,
that,
Matt, I'll check it out here in a little
did
bit.
she get that stool sample she was talking about?
I don't know
What
actually.
did she get? She
bought
bought
some
one
kind
of
of
two things that Ickle Pickle has.
Yeah, she bought one that's like there's only like two in the whole world.
Yeah. Go
I don't
Cat.
know, but I haven't seen my uncle. He was supposed to come over tonight,
Yep,
so I didn't get
he's-
to ask him.
I'm
He's-
so
He's
disappointed.
missing in action.
I'm so sorry. I honestly didn't know you were on vacation.
Bummer.
this week.
So, yeah, the whole Santa Claus thing didn't break my heart. Missing cat definitely did.
Yeah.
Listen, I was broken too, but I was at work and I couldn't miss.
You were working. They're like, no, we ain't gonna tell Kyle.
I mean, I was like,
Darn
I guess I
pesky
can call it
work
sick,
that screws
but-
up everything.
Yeah.
You know, I got to work Friday. Hulk Hogan's going to be in Lake of the Ozarks. I got to
I
work.
was trying to talk you into going.
You know,
Are you going?
No.
it's you got to think, man. On a Friday in July, he's going to be at that first place from like 5:30, 5 to 6:30. So
They'll just push people
it's
through
going to
just
be
to get your photo.
it's going to be so hard to get up there. It's like just go to Clearwater. You'll run into him at freaking CVS or his beach shop.
Well,
Seriously.
I have an idea.
So you'll drive 3 hours to go see Bushwhacker Luke, but you won't drive
if
4 hours to go see.
if I could get off of work, but I have to work.
Yeah.
If I was on vacation or something and I had the day off, I wouldn't care to go down there and
See,
hang
you could-
around.
You could have
But-
Cat and Hulk Hogan all in
I
like
know,
a week's
That would be the
it's
most
like-
iconic week. I am
it's gonna
actually
be so crazy
randomly
down
off
there.
work on Friday. My boss cannot be there. So all I'm
Hey.
saying is you and I road trip to Lake
Hey,
Mills.
hey!
That's so funny.
All right. Here we go.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
Umaga or Andre? I guess I'd probably go with Umaga because then we get
What's
set
the
on
question?
I
Andre.
love
What's the question?
Who would I
Umaga.
rather wrestle, Umaga or Andre?
Umaga.
I could outrun Andre.
Samoan Spike.
What was Umaga's manager's name?
Did you just?
I just Samoan Spiked you.
I felt like you poked me in the neck.
Plus, she's giving you a clothesline
I
from
was like,
behind.
what is this?
I wasn't at the right angle to do a
What was
proper Samoan
Umaga's
Spike.
manager's name?
Oh,
Armando-
Andre
yeah,
Armando
Armando
Alejandro
Alejandro.
I
Estrada.
forgot about him.
Armando
and he'd call him-
Alejandro Estrada.
He'd have his cigars in his hand, go Umanga.
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 Umanga. And you know what Stephen Regal always called him too? He's like, Umanga.
I used to love Estrada.
And he'd come out and go, this is my sumo and bulldozer, Umanga.
Man, what a great memory! What a great manager! Like
yeah.
forgotten
He was
manager.
a
Like
short stint. He wrestled for a while after he was done managing.
like on the ECW.
Yeah,
the
it was
ECW
like
show.
like a month, and then he was gone.
Man, I loved him. I kind of man.
My sumo and bulldozer, Umanga.
What a great
Uncle
memory.
Scott says
Umaga.
Umaga shoved me out of his way as he ran to interfere with Cena. Oh,
You didn't
it
triple?
went away.
Uh-oh.
My second live show claim to fame. I actually did know this story.
So
I love Umaga.
oh, that's
He's
cool.
one of my faves. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Bloodline.
Umaga.
Facts. All right.
All right.
Knowledge. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Probably the last one. No, you got two more there.
Well,
Let's-
I mean, I just picked
no,
a few.
it's good. We
We don't have to do them all.
No.
I just didn't know how many
no,
we would
no,
do.
no. Let's do them.
Drink a gallon of dirty kitchen floor cleaning
Ooh,
water.
this may be the last one.
Or drink a gallon of water after your father has showered with it.
What was the first one?
drink
Mop water.
Drink a gallon of dirty sink water.
Kitchen floor cleaning water.
Some mop water,
Yeah.
or your
some
dad's
shower water. That.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Ooh, boy, howdy.
So you want to drink sweaty water that's been over your
Ugh.
dad's body, ugh,
Ugh.
in his feet, in his butt crack, and
What did you have to
Ugh.
say? You said butt
Well-
crack.
or
Can I say
I-
I'll
neither?
just die of thirst. That's what Lewis said.
I think
I
I'm just.
think I'm gonna go with the mop water.
Yeah, I think I'll just go with mop water.
Here's the
Ugh.
thing.
But I mean, your mop water. Who knows what you stepped on the ground outside as you're walking through the kitchen? You know. in
I mean, did your
shoes?
dad just take a shower? He was just like sitting on the
Say-
couch all day and
Say
he
you
just
worked
took a shower?
Say you worked the
Or
day
did
out
he
in the
work at
garage.
the coal mines all day? And
No, here's the thing. This man right here is my dad. And he's the
What?
cleanest person
Spoiler.
I've ever met in my entire life.
I am pretty clean.
It's kind of weird. Like, even if he sweats, he doesn't stink. It's very,
He
very
sweats
weird.
clean.
This man takes like 5 showers a day, changes his clothes constantly. I would have no problem drinking his bath water.
Oh,
Out of that or the kitchen,
okay.
drinking after him.
So,
DJ, it's a DJ sighting.
oh,
It's pronounced
Oh!
B crack.
Both of my uncles are
Bee
here.
crack.
How crazy.
Is that like beehole? The B crack. All right.
so what was your answer?
Oh
You gonna go with
gosh.
the mop. I'm going with the mop water. I
I don't know, man.
that's
whew.
pretty much like saying you want to lick the kitchen floor, or you want to lick your dad's.
Let's
B
go
crack.
with the mop water.
Don't say it like
Woo.
that. Because that's
Would-
not how I
no,
see it.
would you rather? Let's do one more.
Okay, one
Do
more.
one more. That one's
Would
bothering
you
me.
rather? Let's end on a good note here.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Have very chapped lips at all times.
That's
No
not gonna
lip
happen
balm.
to you.
You got
No
your-
lip balm available.
Carmax right here on the table.
I think this was planned.
This was not planned.
Okay,
but I will
always
tell you
have
that
chapped
I never
lips.
do not have Carmex.
Was it-
Carmex is always near me.
Was that part of your weekly
Literally,
purchases?
there it is.
That's part of your weekly purchases.
This
I buy
this
it in
episode of the Bro Show brought to you by Carmax. No chapped lips here, brother.
Would you rather have
Would you
very
rather?
chapped lips at all times, parentheses, no lip balm available, or be constipated for 1 week every month?
Oh, not constipated. The chapped lips. Chapped lips.
I'd rather be constipated.
Yeah, my lips.
Give me my Carmex.
My lips get chapped all the time anyway and bleed, so it's fine. I'll take the chapped
So
lips.
I don't think I've had either one of these ever issues.
Whew.
Like, I could never use Carmex. Ugh. I don't know how girls wear like lipstick and lip balm and all
No.
this stuff. Like, I can't put stuff on my lips. Like,
That's
Carmex?
crazy to me.
well, it's kind of like
Yeah,
lotion. I'm not
yeah.
a lotion person at all. I hate the greasy
let
feel.
me tell you. Let me
Like-
tell you how you
You need cocoa
avoid
butter.
having chapped lips. It's a very simple thing that I've learned to do. You
I'm just
when
constantly
you go
always
to
looking at
bed
my
at
lips.
night. Put what's
Vicks,
that?
Vicks
What-
Vapor.
Neosporin. Coat your lips in Neosporin. Go to sleep. You will wake up in the morning and your lips will not be chapped
Everyone,
and be healed.
You will not believe this. Kyle Micken is watching.
Kyle Micken.
Kyle, we
Uh-oh.
were just talking about you yesterday. We want you to come see us.
Kyle Micken, say something. Say something to us.
Say something.
Say something, Kyle. Say hello, anything.
Give us
We
a heart.
literally-
Give us a like.
Where have you been?
Where have you been all my life, Kyle?
Literally, Kyle, we haven't seen you in like, what, 2 or 3 years? Probably.
Somebody tag Kyle Micken and tell him to interact with us and come by. Bro,
All right. I got
All right.
2 questions. One
two
for
questions.
you, one for you, and one for you.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Who are we starting with?
All right, Slammer.
All right,
Oh,
Slammer.
boy.
Master.
Kyle Micken said, "Hey, hey!"
Oh!
A round of applause for Kyle Micken. Come by, brother. Where have you been?
No joke. We were literally just talking about you yesterday. That's so funny.
All right, Mr. Slammer.
Mr. Slammer, Bro Slam. Thank
Bro
you.
Slam.
It's a
Bro
bro
Slam.
show.
My bad.
Bro Show.
Master P back in the day. Master P make you say,
I don't have any idea.
Master P make you say, na 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 na.
Who? P.
Master P.
I remember PN News, the wrestler, but I don't remember anything about Master P. I remember his name, but I do not know. I cannot.
I mean, he
think of-
even wrestled in WCW for a little bit.
Master P
In
did.
the late end of 2000s, like at the very end of
Oh
the
my
era.
gosh, that's something.
He had the
that's
No
just-
Limit Soldiers. He had 4x4. Remember the big 4x4 dude? And
Yeah.
the Master P
Man,
make
you-
him say,
You're going to make me get back in my dig way back in the files there. I just don't remember any of that.
All right, and I have one for you,
Oh, no.
Oh no,
bro Page,
bro Page,
My Uncle Scott calls me a broette.
bro Page.
Master Tim knew Master
See?
P.
See? All right.
The No Limit Soldiers.
Yeah, No Limit Soldiers.
Oh, okay, it's coming back to me now.
So
Sometimes it's got to be. I got hit with the steel. I got pile driven on a steel chair the other night,
don't
man.
use that as an excuse.
That's the excuse, man. I'm rattled.
Now, I know me and you have talked and joked about this for a long time. I don't know if she's heard this conversation or if she knows it. Paige Mack. What's good for the goose?
Is good for the.
What's good? Is this a wrestling term?
What's good for the goose?
Is good for the geese?
Oh no!
Is that real? Did I get it?
No.
No.
Oh,
What's
What's
good for the goose
is good for the gander.
it doesn't rhyme.
No.
Oh crap.
Well, I
What's
did this to
good
my
for the goose?
I did this to my daughter, Caitlin, and she goes, I
It's
go,
my
what's
daughter
good for
you're
the
talking
gays?
about.
Yes,
You
DJ,
screwed me.
correct.
What's good for the goose?
Matt,
she goes,
correct.
It's good for the juice.
Aaron, correct.
The
See,
gander.
everybody knows.
Gander.
Thank you guys.
I feel like I've heard that now that I see.
Well,
it.
I'm sure you have. We kind of talk about it quite often,
I just-
really.
I
Here's
love
the
that
thing.
saying. I love that saying, and it's like it's so funny because people either know it or they don't know it. And it's so funny when you find somebody that doesn't know it.
Here's
Heather,
the thing.
Gander,
If
smiley
you're on
face.
like a 3 to 4 hour road trip with these two as often as I am, sometimes you zone out.
Oh, hey, maybe
I almost spit my
I,
drink out.
I think we should do a bro show on the road.
Oh,
What?
well, we lose a lot of signal though at times.
We can't do it on the way to New Breed. We could
Yeah.
do it on the way to MMWA.
Yeah, a good hour.
We could do it on the
We-
way to
I don't know
American
why.
Hostile.
American Hostile Championship Wrestling. While we're
Speaking
on,
of.
speaking of, that is my next event. Friday night. I actually took an option day of work. I get 2 option days a year, and I would have taken one for the Hogan thing, but it was too late finding out about it. I have to do vacations and days off way in advance. So Friday night, August 2. Is it Caruthersville?
Mhm.
Going to Caruthersville. Rumble on the River. Is that what it's called?
Rumble on the
Rumble
river.
on the River.
I like this.
Go to the American Hostile Championship Wrestling page right now and like them. Comment and be there Friday night, August 2nd. I'm going to be in action, brother.
I think I'll probably be there. Not
Luke
in
will be
action.
there. Paige will be there. I haven't wrestled in American Hostile in like 2 years. Mark messages me all the time. He's like, "Are you available this day?" Man, I'm already booked. You available? I'm booked. I hate always saying I'm booked. I'm not booked August 2nd. I said, I am going to take a day off, brother, and I'm going to come wrestle for you. So,
So American Hostile Wrestling
American
on Facebook.
on
If
Facebook.
you like their page, follow their page. Go on there and tell them we want to see Slammer. Let them know.
And then
Uh-oh.
the next day, August the 3rd, we're going to get right up
Yes.
and we're going to drive 3 hours to Jefferson City,
This
Missouri.
is gonna be a fun 2 days.
Show Me State Wrestling, finally making my debut. I did an autograph signing with Burt Candy and Tobias Storm
Burt Candy.
back was that the first? Was that in June we went
Yeah.
up there?
Yeah.
Did a big,
Very beginning
my
of June.
gosh, 4 hours of posing and taking pictures with all the fans. Man, we had a blast.
With a company you never even wrestled
I haven't
for.
even wrestled for him yet.
I thought that
I
was
finally
awesome.
make my debut for a TV taping of all things.
Yes.
So I'm probably gonna wrestle a couple matches that day. So pretty excited, man. It's like
what is their
here's
name
the-
again?
Show Me State Wrestling.
Show Me State
if
Wrestling.
you're around Jefferson City, anywhere in that area, the doors open at 10 a.m. The taping start at 11. Come by, man. You're gonna see some good wrestling that
Right.
day, man.
I mean, Tim Mendeville, he's over like Vegas, so he's semi
close.
close. He's semi
Close, brother. Come on
like
up.
a hop, skip, and a jump away, brother.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my next two events. So
And back to American Hostile for a second. Tina, if you're watching this, I'm so excited to see you. So excited.
So anyway, I got some free dates here the next few weeks. If anybody needs me to slam somebody, just holler at me.
And if anyone needs a ring announcer, Paige Mack also has some free.
There you go. You got a two for deal. I'll slam somebody and she'll announce me winning after I slam them.
Yeah, baby.
And if you don't want a ring announcer like that, and you want a Howard Finkel sounding ring announcer, holla at your boy, brother
If
Mookie
you
over
need
here.
a hype man,
Hype man, definitely the best hype man in the business, brother.
3 for 3.
Chillicothe. I'd love to come to Chillicothe.
The home of the
That's
Iceman.
the home of the
Oh!
Iceman. Shout out to the
The
Iceman.
Man, baby.
And the home of what was it like
Sliced bread.
sliced American white bread.
And then the town next to that, what's it called? What's that? Marcel's, Missouri.
Oh, the home.
That's
of
the home of Walt Disney, man.
Marceline.
Oh wow, okay.
Marceline,
Marceline,
Missouri.
Missouri,
I didn't
home of Walt Disney.
Now,
It's
that's
where he was
we should go on a
born.
road trip.
I didn't
sometime.
realize that
That's not
Chillicothe
far.
is that far from, because I knew I've looked that town up before. Walt
Yeah.
Disney, it's like way over there,
Way over
over
there.
and up.
So anyway, man,
Interesting.
Yeah, I need to go wrestle up around that way, and we'll go to see the town that Walt Disney was born in.
There's
Look at that.
nothing I love more than Disney. So.
We love
Eugene
Disney.
says Iceman is awesome.
Marceline, Iceman is awesome, and he's going to get this lady's going to be like, "Oh, man, I should have watched the Bro Show. I got talked about, man. If you're watching the Bro Show, somebody might say
Definitely
something
get
about you. Heather, home of Walt Disney. Yes, yes.
Did you almost say yes, sir? and
No,
stop
no.
yourself?
I was like, yes, yes, yes.
Well,
No.
our hour is up, brother.
Is it time up?
Oh my
Got
god.
2 minutes. So anyway,
a
that's
good week.
that's the wrestling coming up. So Friday night, August 2, we'll talk about it more. American Hostile Championship Wrestling. No worry, Slammer, I'm here now. I'm glad you're here, Snitch. You get your props. And we're still working on that battle pack for Slammer versus Snitch
Snitch.
2-pack. It's going to happen. Snitch is
Doo-doo.
mean and nasty, but for some reason, I
Doo-doo.
kind of like him for some reason. We're going to turn him around. He's going to quit being mean and nasty. He's going to come on over to the light side and be a real brother.
All I gotta say is Snitch is here. And I'm like, shh. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo. It's got the best theme music ever.
So anyway,
All
if
right.
you don't like this page that you're watching right now, I don't know why you're not. So like the Slammer page, follow it, add me as a friend on the other Chris Slammer page.
Where can we find you at, Slammer?
Slammer on Instagram, Chris_Slammer at Slammermania on TikTok.
TikTok.
What else am I on? YouTube,
YouTube.
Slammer4878. Watch my videos.
Can we find you on Cameo?
Cameo. Find me on Cameo. I will wish you a happy birthday. I will tell your boss you quit your job.
Oh, let's do that.
What do you want me to do? Do you need a pep talk? I'll give you a pep talk.
What about Pro Wrestling Tees?
ProWrestlingTees.com/Slammer. Buy the official Slammer shirt, and I'm still working on getting my other shirts put on there.
You got any Facebook pages?
Facebook, Chris Slammer, or the Slammer page that you're watching
All
right
right.
now that you already should be liking. Paige, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Facebook at Paige Mac. There is some exciting news coming to that page very soon, so
Whoa.
keep an eye out. And also, I
Got a
am
new
going to be
cat.
more active now on TikTok. So follow me at Paige McFarland. I
Mhm.
just made a TikTok 2 days ago called "A Day in the Life of a Pro Wrestling Ring Announcer,"
And it's really
So
good.
go check it out.
Go like it and repost it and comment on it and tell all your friends. Mookie, where are you at, brother?
You can find me 2 different places here on Facebook. Kyle Mookie Skynet, my personal page. I put a ton of wrestling stuff. Every time I pick up something, I throw it up on there. My pictures with wrestlers, my autographs,
Same.
everything like that. Or you can find me over on my other Facebook channel page, other than Slammer's page. I'm usually with the Die Cut Dudes. You can find us at DieCut_Dudes on Facebook. We're closing in on 14,000 fans, 14,000
Woo!
followers. We are like 150 short. We're just right there. I'm hoping by next Tuesday. We do a Facebook Live on Tuesdays also. We didn't do one tonight. Hopefully next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Then at 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights. We're right here on the Slammer channel.
Episode 5 already. We've done 5 episodes, man.
Wow.
I really
Man.
think it's episode 4.
It's no,
Episode was 4. It was last week. I
last
remember
week was
doing the
4.
Four
We
Horsemen.
did 4 Horsemen. This is 5.
Yeah.
Next is episode X-Pac.
You've been on 4.
6-Pac.
You've
Next
been on
week's-
4.
You've been on
We've had
4 of
5.
them.
No, I haven't. I've not been on that many.
Anyway,
I don't know.
this is the Bro Show. Bro Slam.
Brother Mookie.
Sis Page.
Thanks for joining in. We'll see you next Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central. Don't forget, What You Gonna Do with the Bro Show runs wild on you. Yeah. Just end this. I gotta hit the end button. End.
Hit end again.
End again.
Almost there.